Good morning to Dr. Taza and my fellow classmate. My name is Vincent Chin with meeting number 81447, and I am a member of Group Hi-Fi. For our group assignment, we have chosen Iceland as the focus of our study. For the introduction, Iceland, located in the northwestern Europe, covers 84,421 square kilometers and has a population of nearly 5 million, with 49.1% being male and 50.8% being female. First of all, for the demographic pyramid, in the childhood and adolescent 0 to 19 years old, the proportion of male and female are relatively close, with male slightly outnumbering female, especially between age 0 to 14 years old. The youth 20 to 39 years old have higher proportion with equal number of male and female, especially in the 30 to 34 age group. The consistently high proportion of the population in the middle age 40 to 64 years old suggests a strong labor market. However, this is a marked increase in those aged 65 and above, indicating an aging population problem. Then, in the economy, despite its small size, Ireland economy is strong. In 2022, its GDP was $533.14 billion US dollar. From 2019 to 2022, Iceland's GDP grew significantly. Measured in constant 2015 US dollar, GDP increased from 371.57 billion in 2019 to 498.96 billion in 2022, a growth of about 34.4%. Meanwhile, measured in current US dollar, GDP increased from 398.93 billion in 2019 to 533.14 billion in 2022, a growth of about 34.4%. This growth continued despite the COVID-19 pandemic due to its strong technology and pharmaceutical industry, especially in 2001 and 2022. After that, for the employment rate, from 2019 to 2023, Iceland's employment rate have fluctuated. In 2019, it was 4.95% overall, rising in 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic to 5.62%. In 2021, it peaked at 6.19%. During the recovery phase in 2022, the employment rate dropped to 4.48% and further to 4.45% in 2023. This shows that Ireland's job market are resilient and recover quickly. In 2023, Iceland's employment rate was low at 4.5%, reflecting a stable job market. Then, for the labor force, from 2019 to 2023, the labor force in Ireland showed a general increasing trend, despite a brief decline in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2019, the total labor force was 2,446,760, which declined slightly in 2020 but rebounded by 2021 during the economic recovery. By 2023, the total labor force reached 2,712,772, demonstrating a strong recovery and stable economic development. After that, for the minimum wage, from 2022 to 2024, Iceland minimum wage increased from 1,774.5 euro to 2,146.2 euro, a growth rate of about 20.9%. This reflects the effort to improve the labor condition and living standard and also demonstrate the healthy economic development. Then, for the CPI and inflation rate, Iceland's CPI and inflation rate indicate some inflationary pressure. From 2018 to 2022, the inflation rate rose from 0.49% to 7.81%, and the CPI increased from 105.59 to 117.22, reflect an approximately 11.1% increase in average consumer price since 2010. Generally, Iceland's economy shows strong performance with high GDP growth, a resilient job market, and rising wages, despite challenges like inflation and aging population problem. This is all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Ali Chin with matrix number 78749. Today, let's look into the dynamic shift within Ireland labor force in the first quarter of 2024. In the first quarter, the labor force comprising individuals from the age of 15 until 89 expanded by 2%, adding 55,400 people, reaching approximately 2.8 million. The participation rate remained robust at 65%. The employment rate demonstrated a positive trend, with the rate increased slightly to 73.8% for the age of 15 until 64, and youth employment stood at 47%, with males slightly higher than female. Overall, 2.7 million individuals were employed, marking a 1.9 rise despite a smaller increase over 3 years. Now, let's focus on the crucial role of foreign workers in Ireland's employment landscape. In the first quarter, 569,100,000 foreign workers make out a significant part of the labor force. The largest group came from the outside of the European Union, 15 to 27. This is also similar to the employments. A total of 533,800,000 foreign workers were employed, representing a 24.67% of all employed persons, with foreign workers comprising 20.19% of the labor force. Their contribution is vital to the economic resilience and growth. The figure reviews significant growth in the professional, scientific, and technical sectors, with surge by 15.4%, adding 26,300 jobs. Conversely, industry sectors saw a decline of 3.4%, with a loss of 11,200 jobs. So, Irish workers was predominantly employed in human health and social work, followed by household and retail trades. On the other hand, non-Irish workers was crucial in the industry sectors, with 77,000 employees, followed by human health and social work. So now let's explore the key determinants shaping employment patterns in Ireland. Firstly, technology and innovations driving growth in high-tech companies like Strike and CRH, which fostering a vibrant job market. Next, global economic conditions also play a crucial role. Fluctuations in the economy of Ireland and trading partners like America impede job creations, while uncertainties such as global economic expansion can boost job growth in export-oriented sectors. Lastly, education and training are pivotal, ensuring a skilled workforce ready for high-growth industry. Emphasis on STEM educations and vocational training is key, but continuous learning is essential to keep pace with rapidly changing fields like AI and digital technology. The figure depicts four main departments or agencies that handling workers in Ireland. Based on our findings, which are Department of Social Protections, Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment, Department of Justice, and Health Safety Authority. WRC, Workplace Relations Commissions and Workplace Regulations and Economic Revision Divisions, and the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment. The WRC, established in 2015, is pivotal in fostering positive workplace relations, advise the Minister on workplace issues, offer invaluable resources to the public, and promoting a well-informed workforce. Furthermore, Irish Naturalizations and Immigration Service, a division under Department of Justice, process visa, permit, citizen applications, and also handling all administrative aspects of immigrations. Let's dive into the regulations of wage payments in Ireland, ensuring fair remuneration for all workers. The national minimum wage at government wage, with the current minimum wage at 12.7 euro per hour, effective from the 1st January of this year, equivalent to 65 ringgit Malaysia. Individuals who are 19 years old are eligible to receive 90% of the minimum wage, whilst 80% for those who are 18 years old and 70% for those under the age of 18. The WRC enforces this law, collecting unpaid wages and taking legal action when necessary. Employer must provide clear payslip detailing earning and deductions to ensure transparency. Ireland's average weekly wage stands at €921, higher than the European average. Wage vary by sector, influenced by industry, skill, and experience. Even with sector-specific rates, all employers must comply with national wage laws, ensuring equitable pay across the board.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhamad bin Sulong, with my metric number at 0182. Now I will discuss the employment of women in Ireland. Since 2004, female workforce participation grew from 41.7% to 46.8% by 2023. This progress is supported by the Employment Equality Act, ensuring equal pay and protection against discrimination, and military protection against safeguarding pregnant workers. Initiatives like Balance for Better Business and gender pay gap reporting also promote gender equality in the workplace. Now, let's look at working hours. The Organization of Working Time Act 1997 limits work to an average of 48 hours per week, with a mandatory rest period of 11 consecutive hours daily and 24 hours weekly. Break include 50 minutes for over 4.5 hours of work and 30 minutes for over 6 hours. This regulation helps maintain employees' health and safety. Ireland provides a comprehensive leave benefit. Employees get a 4 week of annual leave and 10 public holidays. Sick leave entitle work to 5 days of statutory sick pay per year. Maternity and adoption leave offer a 26-week paid and 16-week unpaid leave, with 2 weeks of paternity leave. Parental leave grant 26 weeks before a child turns 12, and parents leave give 7 weeks in the first 2 years. Termination benefits are governed by the Redundancy Payment Act, which offers severance pay based on service length and age. Notice period vary from 1 to 8 weeks depending on the employment duration. The Unfair Dismissal Act ensures a fair termination procedure allowing employees to appeal unfair dismissal. Employment of working is regulated by the Employment Permit Act 2003 to 2014. The Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment handles permit application, with a fee typically paid by employers. Quota manage the number of foreign workers, adjusting based on economic need. The primary permit types are General Employment Permit and Critical Skill Employment Permit, each with a specific criteria and cost. This system ensures a balanced approach to meeting a labor market demand while protecting local employment. Ireland does not have a fixed statutory retirement age, but employers often to set it around 65. Public sector and general workers have a specific retirement age. The state pension age is currently 66, with a plan to increase into 68. The Employment Equality Act 1998 to 2015 protects against age discrimination, ensuring that retirement policies are fair and transparent. This measure encourages longer, more productivity working life while providing flexibility for those who wish to retire early.
Good day, Doctor. I'm Valerie at 1421. The Protection of Young Person Employment Act 1996 regulates the employment of children and young persons in Ireland. It defines a child as someone under 16 and a young person as someone between 16 and 18. Generally, the Act prohibits to employ children under 16 but allows 14 and 15 years old to do light work during school holidays. Light work in this case means non-industry work where there is no risk for health and safety. Table beside show the children of 14 years old cannot work during term time and be permitted to work a maximum of 35 hours a week during school holidays. Children aged 15 are permitted to work 8 hours per week during the school years, 35 hours during school holidays. On the other hand, young people of the age of 16 and 17 is 14 hours with the maximum of 8 hours a day. In the aspect of rest break, under 16 must be given a 30 minutes break after working 4 hours. They must be given a break of 14 hours in every 24 hours and must get 2 days off in every week. In contrast, young people must be given 30 minutes break after working 4.5 hours. They are entitled to 12 hours off in every 24 hours and 2 days off in every 7 days. The Safety, Health and Welfare at Work Act 2005 is a comprehensive piece of legislation in Ireland aimed at ensuring the safety, health and welfare of people at work. It is applicable to self-employed individuals, employers, young labour and workers in all occupations. The guide's main goal is to provide general advice with the intention of preventing workplace illnesses and accidents. This act includes the general duties of employers and employees, protective and preventive measures and medical fitness to work. Next, policy related to social security laws. The social welfare system is a state-sponsored financial assistance program for those who may require assistance due to various life conditions such as unemployed, disabled, retired, and so on. Social Welfare Consolidation Act 2005 is the foundation of legal framework for social security regulations in Ireland. It simplifies the nation's social security system administration, enforcement, and comprehension. There are some key components related to social security in Ireland which include unemployment benefits, maternity and parental benefits, family and child benefit and pensions. There are eligibility requirements, term of entitlement, and administrative processes for each form of social assistance benefits. Moreover, the social welfare system in Ireland can be divided into 3 main types of payment. Firstly, social insurance payment, which is determined by using an individual contribution to the PRSI system. Having sufficient PRSI contribution is a requirement for certain benefits. Second, social assistance payments, which are intended for people who have not made enough PRSI contribution to be eligible for social insurance benefits. It is funded through general taxation and government revenues. Lastly, universal payment, which all qualified individuals can receive universal benefits such as child benefits regardless of their incomes or PRSI contributions. Next, other suitable related matters in Ireland. Firstly, Gender Pay Gap Information Act 2021. Employers who have a particular number of workers are required to report on their gender pay disparity in their company, such as mean and median pay gaps, bonus disparity, and the percentage of male and female employees who receive bonus. Secondly, Protection of Employees Part-Time Work Act 2001. Part-time employees are guaranteed equal treatment to full-time employees with regard to their condition of employment, such as benefit including salary, leave, pension, and so on. Thirdly, the Pension Act 1990. This act governs occupational pension plans and personal retirement savings accounts to preserve employees' pension entitlements. Lastly, National Training Fund Act 2000. The Act provides a fund to support with workforce upskilling and training in Ireland to increase employment opportunities while strengthening the labour force with the skill required to meet the demand of the changing economy.
Good day, Doctor. I'm Flora with metric number 79454. I'll move on to the last part of the presentation by comparing Malaysia and Ireland. Both countries have law, policies, ministry, and agencies governing labour issues, including recruiting foreign workers and protecting children and young workers. Both nations safeguard workers through regulation on occupational safety, compensation for work injuries, and social security. Major trade union centres are the Malaysia Trade Union Congress and Irish Congress of Trade Union. Collective bargaining is permitted, governed by Malaysia's Industrial Relation Act 1967 and a voluntary system in Ireland. Government bodies like Malaysia's Ministry of Human Resources (MOHR) and Ireland WRC oversee labour issues. Both countries protect female workers and enforce working hours limit of 48 hours per week, with mandatory break during shifts. Employees also receive paid. Next, let's dive into the differences between both countries. Most foreign workers in Malaysia are from Asia, while those in Ireland are from the EU and the UK. In Malaysia, paternity leave is 7 consecutive days of paid leave, while in Ireland it is 2 weeks. Annual leave in Malaysia varies by service tenure, ranging from 8 to 16 days, whereas in Ireland, all employees are entitled to 4 weeks. Malaysia does not specify statutory sick pay, while Ireland provides 5 days of statutory sick pay per year. Malaysia has specific statutory regulation for overtime pay rates, while Ireland does not. Ireland offers additional leave entitlements like carer's leave, leave for medical care, and adoptive leave, which are not specified in Malaysia. Termination benefits in Malaysia are calculated based on length of service alone, while in Ireland they consider service age and earnings. Malaysia's require multiple approval and health screening for employment, while Ireland's process involves permits and levies. In Malaysia, employees have a statutory retirement age of 60, while Ireland has no minimum age, with employers typically setting retirement at around 65 and the state pension eligibility age at 66. Malaysia's collective bargaining system is structural and legally regulated with specific procedures for conflict resolution, while Ireland's system is voluntary with legislative procedure to improve employment standards. Next, there are issues that I would like to highlight, which include the disparity of minimum wage between both countries. The minimum wage in Ireland is Euro 12.7, approximately RM65 per hour, compared to Malaysia's RM7.21 per hour. The high minimum wage in Ireland is largely due to the high cost of living, which has caused significant financial hardship for Irish households, leading to protests in Cork City in September 2022. The NYCI reports that over half of the young Irish people live with their parents due to unaffordable accommodation, and about 1 in 5 young people have skipped meals due to financial constraint. For example, a Mac meal at McDonald's costs Euro 9, which is RM 45.21 in Ireland, compared to Euro 3.56, RM 18 in Malaysia, making it 60.5% cheaper in Malaysia. These differences highlights the need to adjust minimum wage to reflect the cost of living. The high minimum wage in Ireland aims to provide workers with sufficient income to meet basic needs and counteract the high cost of living, improve their standard of living. Next, why are maternity leave and benefits high in Ireland? The birth rate in Ireland dropped significantly. The issue of falling birth rate is a significant concern. Ireland has implemented generous maternity and paternity benefits to address falling birth rates. The Irish government had extended paid parental leave from 5 weeks to 7 weeks for each parent. This aims to financially support families during the early stage of a child's life, encourage more parents to have children. Ireland offers 42 weeks of statutory maternity leave, with the first 26 weeks being paid to ensure job security and protection against dismissal due to pregnancy. The remaining 16 weeks are unpaid but still offer job protection. This policy supports working mothers and aims to help address declining birth rates by making it easier to balance work and family life. In conclusion, the high maternity leave in Ireland is a strategic response to declining birth rates, providing financial and job security to parents. This support aims to support families, promote work-life balance, and encourage a higher birth rate.